We're here with Coach Sean. We're going to give your full details.
Yeah, sure. My name is Sean Kilmartin, and I run USA Select Basketball. We're based in Charlotte, North Carolina, and we're really just a fraternity of basketball guys trying to help basketball guys. None of us do this for a living. We have other careers, but this has been a 15, 20-year process for us, and we help American players who don't have contracts. Earlier in June, we'll have a big camp. Anybody we can get a contract for at the higher levels, we do that. We're not agents, we don't charge fees. In fact, we've never taken a fee of any kind. And with the players that are left over, we form these exposure tours. And then we'll have 2, sometimes 3, this time we have 3 teams. And we travel and use all of our contacts and relationships all over Europe to play as many exposure games as we possibly can. And so, I played back here in the 80s, my friends and coaches have all played all over the world. So we use our deep friendships to play teams. And when we play these local clubs, they know that we're going to bring good young men. We're not going to be embarrassing or disrespectful. We're going to be organized. We're going to show up on time. We're going to give them good, competitive, friendly games, but with the spirit of basketball and friendly competition. Hopefully, these guys will get some contracts. And we've got 3 teams traveling. One is in Ireland, and guys are doing really well and getting offers. They'll be back in the UK tomorrow night playing Ipswich. And we have 2 teams here playing, and we scatter again tomorrow, and a lot of these guys are already getting offers. So it's been very fun. Coming here to Hastings is great because we met Eric years ago. Somebody connected us and said, Sean, can you come down and play this guy? He's got a club, he's trying to start something. So we came down just ourselves and played one little friendly match against the Bexhill Giants.
Yeah.
And it was fun, and Eric was such a humble, sincere tournament host. He really cared and made his best to feel us at home. I'm a loyal person, so if you're my guy, I'm your guy. And he was there with us, and he treated us well, and so if he invites us, we'll juggle our schedule to make sure that we come back for the event. And so that's what we did. In fact, when we got here, we'd play 2 games the day before, one at 1, BBL team at 1, and then another team at 7 in a different city, a couple hundred miles away. Got up at 5 in the morning so we could be here in time for the event. So we wanted to come and show Eric the respect. And this event is really grown. Good for him.
What's your opinion on the skill levels in the different places where you've been, like Europe and stuff, compared to the US?
You know, let me talk about British basketball first, because we're in Britain. The level of skill and the amount of kids playing is substantially better than a lot of the non-basketball playing British people understand. I'm seeing more highly skilled players, better quality coaches than years before. And I played here in the 80s, and the evolution of this game in this country has exploded. And I really think it's underappreciated. So the skill level is much better than people recognize. The competitive level, the quality of the coaching at all the different levels is outstanding. It's much better. It's one of the fastest growing team sports in your entire country. Yeah, Europe has a lot of good basketball, but here in this country, it is growing dramatically. It's really impressive.
I agree. And it's very under the radar and underappreciated at the moment.
Yeah.
But the growth has been amazing, because I used to play from like even in the 90s to now, and just even the amount of young people that are playing and the skill level and what they're able to do. So I think it's just more events like this that will help us, and we just need to support each other a little bit more to just help grow the scene.
Yeah, you know, I've seen that though. One group is not really competing with each other. If they support each other, the momentum and the excitement, bodies create bodies. One event being successful will help another event become successful. It's just been, it's been exciting to see the growth of it. I recently tweeted, I think the BBL, which your top league, is one of the most under-respected, underappreciated competitive leagues in all of Europe. It is so much better than a lot of the European leagues recognize. That it's exciting when we see teams like Newcastle played a couple of Euro teams and did very, very well. Why? Because they're a professionally run organization right here in your country. This league, that league, and other leagues in this country are much better than people appreciate or respect. It's also fun to see the young kids come out and try something new. Basketball is such a fan-friendly sport. If you're playing football, you're hundreds of yards away from everybody. It's all down there. Here, you can see every emotion. You can see the lines on their face, the sweat drip off their elbows. It's just a fun, visually stimulating, fan-friendly environment. The more they come and watch it, even if they don't understand it, they'll love the pace and the excitement of it. It's real high energy.
We've got this thing we do with a question that basically leads off with, I love b-ball because.
Sure.
Yeah? So we want to get your version.
I love b-ball because it changed my life. I had an opportunity to play for a college coach that was one of the most selfless and amazing men. And I'm probably going to cry. It started with a middle school coach that took me in the gym and taught me the game of basketball, helped me become a man, and taught me things and reinforced the things that my father taught me. and then playing for a guy in college that gave me a chance, and I loved every minute of it. I love basketball because it changed my life. I love basketball because it brought me to the UK, and I met my wife because of this game. I love basketball because it's given me a chance to meet people like you and people like you out there. I love basketball because it's opened a lot of doors for me. I simply just love basketball.
Do you have a favorite player of all time?
Wow, no, I don't, because I've got such respect. There's so many great ones.
Yeah, it's
how
difficult,
do you pick,
isn't it?
What's your favorite food? They're all good. What's your favorite restaurant? What's your favorite car? When you get to that level, I love seeing a middle school kid, a 10-year-old who's having fun. He's my favorite player right then and there because he's having fun. I love seeing little kids play because they don't care what the score is. They're just out having a blast. Yeah. I love my sons when they're playing. They're my favorite kids when they're playing for their universities.
Just the joy of the game.
Yeah. Whoever's playing, that's my favorite
player. That's your favorite
player
at that time.
Yeah.
So, sort of connected to that, are there any, obviously, you love all your players and you want them to do well, but are there any players in the program at the moment who are sort of really near to, reaching the next level that we should look out for?
Man, we have. Again, you don't have enough space on your disc for this answer. We got a lot of amazing young men this year.
Yeah.
I think I'm as deep on our 3 different teams as we've ever had, which is why guys are getting opportunities all the way across the board. For example, on the team that I'm personally with, our red team, I've got 5 guys that were all 1,000-point scorers at Division I in college. I've got one that's a 1,600-point Division III All-American. But they're great guys. So you can see they're great basketball players, but better than only that, I'm telling you, Coach, they're just good dudes. They know to be respectful to their club, to help the kids out. I've got a point guard, Chris Witherspoon, who's one of the best young teammates I've ever seen. He puts his team first. He pushed the chair in when nobody's looking. He's the one that cleans up that bottle that's on the trash when nobody's looking. Solid guy. Got a big, tall guy named Austin Steed, who's just nice. He's funny. He's skilled. If he makes a mistake, he owns up to it. If the referees make a call, a bad call, no big deal. He turns around and plays. He played at a very high level at the University of South Carolina. He's an absolute pro. And we've got ample guys like that. A kid named Larry Thomas, Division III All-American. Can score from anybody, anywhere. Another kid that played at UConn, an incredible athlete. A kid that played at College of Charleston and Coker College, that's a great athlete. He's a 2-3 and can go to the hole. I got power forwards that take it personal if they don't get that rebound.
Yeah.
So unfortunately,
it's great character.
And they like each other. And if they like each other, they're happy for each other's success.
I think that's one of the great things about basketball as well. Not just the skill of the game itself, but the other life skills that it can teach.
Yeah, because it's competitive. With only if those few people on, if there's a mistake, you're exposed.
Yeah.
And so, like American football, there's 11 on 11. There's 22 guys on that pitch. Basketball is just you, and there's just a couple of you, and it's so fast-paced. And with this travel that we're doing, we're going to end up having almost 30 games in 22 days in 4 or 5 countries.
Crazy.
It's bizarre. So what happens is they're getting life skills of traveling, managing their bodies, sleeping when they can, learning to eat healthy, and still turn on for the next thing. They're also getting a chance to see places they've only read about. And so the dad in me, when I know that a player, whether he becomes professional or not, can see all these things and meet all these people, he is now more of a whole person. He's experienced something that's going to make him more marketable, more mature, maybe more humble when he gets back. And that might separate him when he goes to that real job interview, the fact that he's had these experiences. So that also teaches him, but also educates him and helps him.
For real. That's excellent.
Coach, I appreciate it. Thank you for having us, man. We're honored to be here. Thank you very much.
Thanks
to all you guys. Appreciate you guys. Bye.
Coach Sean.